Hey guys, this is DCU Studios 2,
better known as the Legendary Shots,
and you're watching Scott Ken Martin TV.
Yeah!
What's up guys, it's Scott here, and today I'm going to answer a question from the Double Rainbow Guy. I am back in Buffalo. The number one reason is for family. Home is where the heart is. Now, my father was an only child, but his father, my grandfather, was one of 5 boys, which coincidentally, I'm one of 5 boys. So I don't have any first cousins on that side of the family, and we're German and Irish, a lot of Catholics who have a lot of kids. So I have a huge second and third cousin background. I didn't really get to know that side of the family much, and when my grandfather died, and then my dad died, and then my grandmother died, it was like all the Ken Martins we knew were gone. I ended up doing some research. I went on Ancestry.com, and over a week from Father's Day this past year, I was inspired to find more about my Ken Martin heritage. Found people on Facebook, made phone calls, spent 4 consecutive days working on piecing stuff together, and then I spent the next 3 days fixing my mistakes because I found out there were 7 William Ken Martins. There were 2 Chuck and Dorothy Ken Martins that were born the same year and lived 20 minutes apart. And then I found out there were 2 family reunions that were 1 week apart, 20 minutes apart. I made a private list on Facebook of just the extended family, and I started interacting with them. And now in a couple of years here, we're planning on merging the 2 back together like it was 55 years ago. This is my cousin Rick's house, who I met at my family reunion this past year, because when I was doing all this research and I found 532 members of the Ken Martin family tree, he happened to be one of them. His grandmother is a Ken Martin. So it's one of those things that means a lot to me. When I'd go home and visit, my nephews would be there, and I've got 4 of them. So they would be like, "Uncle Scotty, please stay at Grandma's," and it would just break my heart because I'd go there, see them, go out with my friends at night, go back to Florida. And I would just be like, oh, my heart was heavy, you know? And then moving back was great. The women, well, I guess I haven't really experienced that yet because they're still in hibernation mode. It's just starting to get nice out. In Orlando, as great as it was, as beautiful as the weather is and accommodating and there's amenities everywhere, it didn't have the tradition. It didn't have the girls that had like personality, really. They had tons of looks, but some of them lacked like depth. And I don't really blame them. It's more about like being in a cluster of people in Orlando where you've got people from all around the world coming to one city and you expect them all to get along. Nobody even talked to their neighbors. Here, the neighbors were playing basketball. Earlier, there were kids walking around and riding bikes, and just, I miss that, you know? So that's why I moved back. I moved back for family, and now I live on the same street as my grandmother, my mom's mom on her side of the family. And right up the street from where I'm looking right now is my mom's sister, and the next street over is my mom's brother's house. So my mom's entire side of the family is right around the corner. I'm at Rick's house, which is the other side of the family, and all of his family is around here. So I moved back because there's a lot of tradition in Buffalo. There's chicken wings, which I eat 3 or 4 times a week, and lots of mom and pop shops and cool events going on in the summer. Now, I will admit, it's miserable in the winter, but this time of year in the spring where it's starting to rain a little bit, and then there's some grass that's coming out and it's getting green again and leaves are growing on the tree and the birds are chirping, I love that. You can't find stuff like that, well, maybe in Yosemite, but you can't find that everywhere. I love it. I love it. So I hope that answers your question. How long am I staying here? Probably 1 to 3 years before I end up moving out west, I'd imagine. I was born in Buffalo, moved down to Orlando and lived there for the last 9 years, and then I recently moved back here, and I'm really still getting acquainted, but I love it. So I'm not in a hurry to go anywhere, but I've got my eyes set on the West Coast. I hope that answers your question there, Bear, and I will see you guys later. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. Maybe I'll answer yours.
It's Scott Ken Martin TV.